women, females, ladies, y'all in trouble. Y'all getting desperate and desperate. Is desperate a word? Can you get desperate? Listen, I was listening to the Drake case, and where the porn star, I don't know why Drake likes porn stars so much, but he loves him some porn stars. So what he did, I don't think this light is going to get right. So he already got a baby by one, right? Named Adonis. And, porn star, whatever. So there's this other porn star who claims that Drake is, you are the father. So Drake was like, yo, we slept together. It was consensual. We had sex. We had oral sex, all that other stuff. And everything was cool. And, we was texting back and forth after that, days later or whatever. And then she comes out and says she's pregnant. So Drake stopped talking to her because that means that, a lot of money is getting ready to get exchanged. Either way, money is about to be exchanged. So him being a smart person, just like, I can't talk to you anymore until we find out what the truth is. So she's like, oh, you just gonna stop talking to me. And so Drake, of course, has a retainer. Lawyers on retainer. So the lawyer contacts her and it's like, we want you to take a paternity test. She's like, no, I'm not taking a paternity test. So then the lawyer is just like, well, there's no evidence to show that you're pregnant by Drake. So what she does, she goes to the police and says that he raped her and beat her and all this other stuff. She tries to file criminal charges against him. She tried to extort millions of dollars from him. This is a report saying. She's like, I'll be quiet if you give me millions of dollars. What? Listen, that's the new come up. I'm telling y'all now, any of you guys got any bit of money, that's the come up. That is the straight up. If you got a decent job, keep it in your pants, because these women are trying to come up and just have the baby and not do nothing else. And even famous women are going after people. Like these women are getting desperate. They're out here. So today, I get hit on, believe it or not. I get hit on. And today I got hit on. And it didn't really surprise me. But the severity, the intensity of these two women was enough for me to hit the gas and keep going. So they're in the turning lane. I'm in the lane to go straight. They pull up. They're both looking at me like, and I'm sipping my Canada Dry. You know how I do. I'm like this. And I just happen to look over and I'm just like, hello. You speak to people. Hello. They're like, what's up? And so I'm still looking ahead, Then I see their window roll down and I'm like, okay, a conversation's about to happen. So I roll my window down like, what's good? They're like, you thirsty? And I was just, they saw me drinking. I was just like, well, yeah. She was like, well, I'll give you something to drink. And she kept, this is the driver talking. And she kept talking, but the light turned green, and I just started cracking up. Hit the gas light. No, I'm good. Like I'm not that thirsty, ladies. But thanks for the offer. Like I'll give you something to drink. I'm like, nah, man. Now I've been hit on like that before. On the highway, just driving home, and some young lady, 23, You know, was with her friend and she was driving. She was just like, hello. And I'm just like, you know, on a highway. And she's like, pull over. And she ended up being a cool person. So not everybody who does that is. But women are becoming more and more aggressive because they're realizing that men are scared. Men are afraid of them. Even a poor guy like me, you know, I am classified as poor. You know, so, and that's cool with me. You know, everything I have is mine, so I'm good. Besides, I mean, I live in an apartment, but you know, I'm okay with that, being classified like that. And I can change my situation in a heartbeat. But I'm good right now, you know, studying and doing some things and trying to figure out some stuff at my late age. But the women are, you know, I saw a video where one young lady, she went out, she hit on a guy who was nicely dressed. She knew he had a nice job. She seems like she'd been watching the dude for a minute because they live in the same hood. And she was like, yo, what's up? And he was like, you know, what it do? So he started dealing with her, but he straight up told her, look, I got a woman, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, so what? But of course, the woman found out and went to come after her. She's like, I got out of there, you know, because I'm not going to fight. I'm not interested in fighting over him. But she said, in the city I live in, it's 14-1. Like, yes, I'm going to hit on your dude. If I can take him from you, I'm going to take him. And, you know, especially if he just comes over this way. And yeah, because he's working. She was straight up. She was like, listen, it's 14-1 where I live. It's not like the Mgtow movement isn't being noticed. It's not like the women, the single women and married women are not feeling the crunch of men separating themselves from women. Because I know some women are like, so what? Do what you want. But it's more than that. It's a lot more than that. Okay, so in the work field, now you have a lot of men who will not hire women. A lot of companies won't hire them. And I'm going to tell you something about that. Let's look at it like this. There are, I think it's like 1 million men who can return to the workforce, but will not. I'm one of them. Like, you know I'm disabled, but I don't know what I could do. But nonetheless, we're not going back to the work fields, not because we're, I might not be able to I can't do the work that I used to do. But let's just say that I was able-bodied instead of being an entrepreneur and going back into the regular work field. Let's just say that scenario. That's what's going on. There are a lot of men who are like, nope, if I can find a way not to go back to the office, I'm not going back. You know why? Because of the whole Me Too movement, the whole Mgtow movement. They're tired of it. They're like, I'm not going back to Becky, Susan, and Rianne, and they're just staring me down every day. And because I don't want to go out with any of them, they're making my life hard. That's really happening right now. Men who are bosses who are like, you can't even come into my office. They're like, the only time that I'm going to talk to you is when I exit the office and everyone is there. We can't speak alone anymore. There's no more open door policy. Do you realize how much that hurts not to have an open door policy? I mean, that is the open door policy, to be able to speak to the boss, the manager. It was created because there was a miscommunication between the worker and the managers. That's why the open door policy was implemented. But now you can't do that. A woman cannot walk into a man's office, a man who's aware of what's going on all these lawsuits, a man's office and him feel comfortable. No, you can't do it no more. He's like, nope, you wait right there. I'll get so-and-so to come in here and we'll all sit down. Other than that, You can't come in here on your own. There's no knock at the door, can I come in? Absolutely not. There's a knock on the door, say what you want at the door. That's it. What do you want at the door? Do not come in. Like, that is straight up fear. And now I heard that what they're doing is they're canceling all outside activities, all company activities. No more baseball, no more softball. You know what I'm saying? Go out, they have these activities and cookouts and all that kind of stuff that really bring people together, because when you work with somebody, it's like a family. There's no more of that. Lawyers are telling these men not to do this. There's no more of that, because the whole Mgtow movement has gone as far as just any implication that a woman says, anything that implies that she was taken advantage of, that man is automatically fired, even though he's been on a job for 30 years. Anything. 30 years down the drain. The company fires him. Look, I'm not looking forward to going back and working in an office. I mean, the jobs that I look at that I think I might be able to do, a lot of them I can do here. Some of them, if I work for them, like, I want to be able to be separate. I don't want to work in a bunch of places where I got to see Susan and Becky and Melissa and a bunch of women in groups. I don't want that. I don't want to be in meetings and be looking across these women who hate me. I don't want to be around the cooler. I don't want none of that. I want to be right here. You want my expertise? Fine, I'll do it from here. I'll give you my report. I'll send it to you. But I have no ambition on actually working for a company, at a company. And this is a shame, because I'm scared to death. And I'm like, if I'm scared, just imagine what a 21, 22-year-old who just got out of college is scared of. Just imagine that. Just imagine a CEO. Like, it's getting bad out here for women. And I would just like to know what some of you women think, because I know I know for a fact that the majority of women today have experienced some type of what I would call man fright, where some guy is just afraid of you. And it's not because he can't handle himself. He's afraid of your potential. He's afraid of you possibly saying something that's completely not true, unfounded, and then him going to jail, him losing his job, him losing his family, his bank account shrinking. So you women are in trouble. Like, this is just going to keep getting bad. It's going to get worse, as a matter of fact. And, the people who harass women at work are not men, they're other women. There are other women who are doing that. And what are you going to do? Tell a woman that you need space? I need space from other women because... And how about the whole alcohol thing? If a woman drinks, one glass of wine, she's not responsible for herself. I was like, how are you a full-grown adult and you pick up some wine and sip it and then say, anything that happens to me is not my fault? I can do anything and I should not be held accountable. How does that work, ladies? I was looking at this one YouTube channel where this woman was sexually active with more than one person at a time. It's a group of men. And she's like, yeah, I woke up and these guys were just like, yeah, we did this to you. And she was like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, I took a sip of alcohol, and next thing you know, it's just like this woman was well aware of what she was doing. This is what she wanted. She did it on purpose. And then she blamed it on the alcohol and the men that did it to her. And they didn't do it more than once. I mean, yeah. They did it. No, they did do it more than once. It's just like, ladies, take responsibility. Anyways, your boy 20202. You women are in trouble. I'm out.